Welcome back to the Mainland Post. My name is Adam Albarka and I hope you are doing great. So, trending in the news last week was first the Nigerian Broadcasting Authority that banned a new song by rapper Idris Abdulkarim that reportedly criticizes the president's economic record. The track, Tell Your Papa, released on the 6th of April, was said to be directed at Tinubu's son, Sheyi, urging him to inform his father about the suffering caused by economic hardship and insecurity. Authorities described the content as inappropriate and claimed it violated public decency rules outlined in the Broadcasting Code. Abdulkarim reportedly dismissed the claims, stating the government often treats truth and criticism as crimes. He urged fans to stream the song online instead. The track, blending Yoruba, English, and Pidgin, allegedly accuses the president of making empty promises and worsening the country's economic challenges. Amnesty International described the ban as a violation of freedom of expression and warned that such actions could silence artists. A Nigerian legal non-profit, the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, (SERAP), threatened legal action over what it called an attack on artistic freedom. Reports also noted that this was not Abdulkarim's first experience with censorship. In 2024, one of his songs criticizing the then president Obasanjo was also banned. Also last week, the federal government of Nigeria reportedly warned that expatriates who overstayed their visa beyond 6 months would face a 5-year entry ban, while those that overstay for 1 year would face a 10-year entry ban. According to Interior Minister Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, the new immigration penalties would also include a $15 daily fine starting from the visa's expiry date. He was said to have made this announcement during the stakeholders meeting in Lagos while unveiling a new expatriate administration system. The minister reportedly explained that the measures, set to be enforced from August 1st, were introduced to address visa overstays and improve data accuracy on foreigners in Nigeria. He was quoted as saying that the official figure of fewer than 50,000 expatriates was unreliable, stressing the importance of accurate data for national planning. Reports indicated that several reforms would begin on May 1st, including automated landing and exit cards, a new electronic visa system promising 48-hour processing, a revised expatriate quota, and mandatory annual comprehensive insurance for expatriates. The electronic visa was set to replace the visa on arrival model, which the minister described as vulnerable to corruption. According to reports, a 3-month grace will be given to expatriates. This will allow them to regularize their status before enforcement starts. The government reportedly emphasized that these changes aim to streamline processes, promote accountability, and reduce the cost of repatriation from public funds. On the 7th of April 2025, it was reported that Nyesom Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, hosted suspended Rivers State lawmakers in the UK for a dinner during their legislative capacity building tour. According to Wike's senior special assistant on public communications and social media, Lere Olayinka, the lawmakers, led by Speaker Martin Amaiwule, were in the UK for training designed to improve their legislative skills. Olayinka mentioned that Wike, who had visited Port Harcourt to meet political associates, joined the lawmakers in the UK. The lawmakers had embarked on the 10th Rivers Assembly Legislative Tour, which commenced on April 5, 2025. It was reported that the purpose of the tour was to enhance their knowledge and capacity for future legislative tasks. Also last week, the president of the African Development Bank, Akinwumi Adesina, reportedly said in an interview that African youths need capital to grow their ideas into wealth. Speaking in a televised interview, he described the mass migration trend known as Japa as a major loss to Nigeria and the continent. He noted that Africa has over 465 million youths aged 15 to 35 and stressed that this demographic should be turned into an economic asset through proper investment. Adesina explained that young people already have the skills and drive to succeed, but the commercial and financial system have failed them. He said that Africa must stop giving out 10,000 naira as support and instead create long-term opportunities through serious funding. Last Friday, hundreds of women staged a peaceful protest in Port Harcourt demanding for the reinstatement of Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his deputy. They identified as mothers and wives and reportedly appealed directly to the president to reverse the governor's suspension.
According to reports, the women marched from Isaacboro Park to the Rivers State Government House carrying placards with inscriptions such as "Bring Back Fubara" and "Save Our Democracy." They were said to have chanted solidarity songs calling for the restoration of democratic institutions in the state. Some protest leaders reportedly told Channels TV that their demonstration was not political but a fight for justice and the protection of democracy. The protesters reportedly condemned the appointment of a sole administrator, describing it as an unconstitutional move marked as a state of emergency.